What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of the Part-Time Gamers Podcast. Woo! I'm one of your hosts, Aaron Lamping, joined as always by Derek Ragsdale.
Hola.
And now, as always, hopefully, knock
As
on wood,
always.
Every time.
Matt Check.
Hi.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Glad to see you.
Yeah,
You had to miss out on the inaugural episode.
Yeah,
but-
sorry. I was up partying on a boat.
Hey, probably safe. Like, the guy who was all like, you know what, I'm gonna give the Titanic a round or two. Probably very happy he did.
Are you saying that this is gonna crash and burn and you're
No, I
gonna
was just
drop
saying,
video
it
in
could
the water?
have.
Side note, I watched a video that was a simulation.
Yeah, I didn't like that video, Derek. It was very scary.
It was actually very scary. It was like a 2-hour simulation of Titanic sinking in real time.
Yeah, it's not. It's
That would
It's
be...
like, it just like slowly sink, and then the boat's like half in water, and they're like, all right, at this time, two of the like people working on the ship had to call up because they didn't realize the ship was sinking, and they were like, why did people getting in lifeboats?
really
Dummies.
Well, yeah, I mean, the third class people had no idea.
Yeah.
No, it was people working there.
Oh, geez, yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be
Yeah, it
unsinkable
worked.
right there.
Dude, I did not. I only watched like a few minutes of that. I'm like, that's gonna mess me up watching us like.
They add in like fake screams when the
Yeah,
ship finally.
yeah.
like,
That's why I didn't want to watch it, Derek.
A boat,
Would you stop knocking
a
stuff over,
boat
cat?
sinking like VR experience
Would be scary.
That would be messed up.
I mean, that freaking shark
Yeah.
one messed me up the first time because I thought you were gonna mess with me, being in a
There
cage
is a
with
no
shark.
at my house. There is a no dick with the person with VR rule.
Good,
Yeah.
good. It better not be because I did
That
not.
should be
That
at
was
everyone's house.
very disturbing.
Well, I mean, I'm not the rule maker of everybody's house.
He's
but
not the officiator of PlayStation.
You don't
VR.
try hard enough.
Anyway, let's start the show with Know Your Host. Today, fellas, I want to know what's an irrational fear you have. I can start. Flying scares the shit out of me.
Flying.
Flying. I've done it 3 times there and back, so technically I've been on a plane 6 times.
Mhm.
I hate it.
You've been
The
on a plane
first time I
6
ever did
times?
it, well, I mean, technically there and back only 3. Like I've been
Actually,
on 3
that's more
trips,
than I've
but
been on a
like
plane.
the first time I loved it. I was a little kid. I was like, this is baller. That's before I realized they could get hijacked and flown into buildings, crash, like. That really screwed me up.
What was
9/11 screwed me up, man.
What was the first plane, like ride you?
The
did?
first time I ever took a plane, I went to Florida.
Same.
Second time, I went out to, we landed in Vegas, but it was the Vegas, California trip my family took, and then the third time I went to Nashville.
The only times I've ever been in a plane, they were going to Florida.
Hey, I mean,
when I was little, and
It's
then
probably
like, a few
a
months
popular
ago.
plane destination.
Oh hell yeah!
See, I love flying. I would like to have my pilot's license.
But you got that dirty thing called glasses.
Yeah. No, you can still like get a
Can you?
pilot's
I
license.
thought like you, as long
You
you
can't-
have like perfect vision.
You can't fly in like the military and stuff, and I don't think that like, you can get hired for like commercial flights. But anyway, commercial flights do suck. You should be afraid because the dude in front of you is gonna. The dude in front of him has backed his seat up all the way, so he has to back his up all the way, and you're not a douchebag, so you're not gonna do that to the guy behind you. So
Luckily,
you have
I've
to sit
never
there.
had
Just
problems
get the
with stuff
emergency
like that.
row. As long as you're not an old crippled lady, it's like, yeah, I can totally open this if we're all gonna die.
Luckily, I've never had
You'll be
problems
fine.
with stuff like that. Always have had the window seat, so I've never had a problem with that. Like, the one time I didn't have the window seat, my mom had it, so she was just like, here you go.
I don't know, that 8-hour flight back from Hawaii was horrible, and I don't know how people can do longer than that.
The one out to
You
Vegas,
know what
so...
they do? They get miles and then they upgrade.
Yeah.
Like you said, like that's a longer flight than I was on. The one out to Vegas, that was pretty brutal. Like,
Yeah.
once you're in the air for like more than 2 hours, it's like, ugh. And
Florida's not bad.
so here's the
No,
thing:
Florida's
it's really
not
just
bad.
the takeoff and the
Perfect.
landing that scares me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh god, the turbulence is pretty terrifying. I'll
I've
be
I've been
honest.
very very lucky. I would not like. I remember we were almost to Vegas, and they're all like, "We're gonna have some turbulence." And my dad hates flying too, so he's like, just like flailing around. Me and him, my mom had to kick us off because we were listening to the cockpit. And my mom's all like, you need to stop listening to that, because he's all like, oh, we're having a little issue with this
Yeah,
thing,
and
and we're
he's
like,
like-
oh, we're going down.
God, never have your dad listen to like old black box recordings of like planes that have gone down.
I was about to say, my mom
Because those are
also
cool to listen to,
additionally
but
had to yell at him because there were kids sitting by us, and he kept talking about airplane crashes.
My dad
You
was
watch
on a
Airplane
flight.
on the airplane too?
No, but we did. There was a show about an airplane crash
What's
there.
that?
What I always try to remind myself is why we talk about the airplane crashes is because they're so rare. Like it's
Yeah.
safer to fly. It's safer to fly somewhere than to drive to the airport.
It is, but it is scarier to think about a plane crash than a car crash. At least I think so.
Oh God, I can't imagine. I need to invest in a parachute.
Yeah,
just
just
to
your
bring
own
on
personal
planes with
parachute.
me.
You get a little turbulence, you're like, I can't do this! Start frying up.
Open
No,
it
sir!
up.
Sir, it's just turbulence. No, I can't!
You would have hate. My dad was on a flight, I think from Denver back, and one of the engines exploded.
Are you serious?
mid-flight. Yeah.
I mean, they don't need every engine
they
to
don't.
fly, but that's fucking
Still,
hard.
it's like,
Well, and I remember on the way home from Vegas, the plane we were gonna get on, they're all like, "Oh, there's a problem with that plane. We'll bring a new plane out." And you know, I should have felt good being all like, "Oh, good, I've got the
better
different plane." You right?
backup plane.
Yeah, that's where
The
my mind
hand-me-down
went. I was like,
plane.
"This plane's no good. We're gonna die."
Well, at least they don't be like, because I know there's some people that when they fly, they're like, yeah, we have about half the gas we need. We could stop, or we could just keep going. It's like, why the hell would you ever say that to someone? Just keep us in the dark until we hit the water. I don't want to be fearful the entire time.
The scariest thing about planes is if you're flying at night and you open up the window and you're near the wing and there's that Twilight Zone monster staring at you.
The ground one.
That would be the scariest thing.
Dude, okay.
But otherwise than that, I love flying.
Honestly,
It's fun.
when I don't mind flying at all. The only thing I don't like is when you fly over the ocean and you can't see any
Yeah.
land.
You-
And I just
fly
kind of
over the
close the window. I'm like,
land
if something bad happened here, I would probably, I'd probably die. I don't
Which is
know,
a
I'm just
rational
kidding.
fear. Fear of like ocean. And
Oh, that's my irrational fear.
No,
That's
that
what
is
you wanna use for
rational.
yours?
That's to use. That's just it.
That is
I don't like
100%
anything that I can't see below my feet.
That's not irrational, man. At all.
I mean, sometimes it is.
no.
No? Okay, good. Then I'm just a sane person.
If Nathan Titus was here, he'd say the giant drop at Six Flags. Quick side tangent because I want to tell this story
All right.
because I love this story. We get on the giant drop at Six Flags. We're all like, "Hey Nathan, we're gonna go ride the giant drop." He's like, "Okay." We start getting a little closer, so I noticed he's just a little like, We get on the ride, we're all buckled in. We're like, it just like lifts off. We're like this, like a foot off the ground. I look over, Nathan's just shaking. He's like, "I've never been on this ride before." I'm like, "Oh dear."
As long as it
smell.
as long as it doesn't have like dreadlocks or anything like that, get
Oh,
caught at
God.
the top. Because I know people have gotten their hair caught and like
And their legs cut off.
Oh yeah, and their heads
On
cut off.
Superman.
Man. If you're Fabio, you
We
can
rode that ride.
You could
Did
say
you?
Superman defeated her.
Oh my god.
Da-da-da-ba-da-bum. Yeah, we rode that ride like a year before that happened.
Did
That was
you
scary.
really?
Yeah.
I was always worried about that because I didn't like the way that you're just like.
We knew a
like
guy.
that. I'm like, I feel like it would get unbuckled, so I'm not gonna touch that ride.
We knew a guy
I'm
that we
never
played
gonna touch
Warcraft
that ride.
with who was there in line
Are
when
you
it
serious?
happened.
That's what he says.
Wow, and he's from the internet,
Yeah.
so he must be telling the truth.
I mean, he's not giving me a reason to
Yeah.
distrust him ever. So.
No. But he is kind of a jokester. So, I don't know.
I mean, that would be a really terrifying thing to see. I'm sure it'd be terrifying to have happen. Did she survive?
He said, I mean, again, taking his word for it, he said everybody else was panicking and she was just in such shock that she was just kind of sitting there.
He went to the hospital too, right? Like he
Well, I
watched
mean,
the
she-
procedures.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He put her legs back on.
Oh, wow.
He made her walk again.
Crazy.
Her magic legs.
Anyway, this is a video game podcast. We need to keep moving.
Oh.
Flying.
Magically. Okay, no, if the water thing is not a rational fear, I have another irrational fear. Driving,
Yeah,
it's very.
it's-
No, that's not rational. That doesn't make sense. You're driving home. Let's picture you in a scenario. Driving home at night.
Mm.
You just start thinking about all those horror movies, or you see someone in the back of your car,
Oh, that's not rational.
and you just freak out like every 5 minutes, looking at your like rear view mirror. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I
I have to be like
understand.
all the time when I drive. At
I
night.
understand
I hate
that.
driving at night sometimes.
See, that doesn't bother me. I always, like, if I stop by a gas station at night, my parents, like, beat into my head as a child, always check the back seat before you get back in the car.
Oh,
make
don't
sure
say
nobody's there.
that. Oh,
That's
no,
what I-
Just do
That's
it.
something I
Just
have
do
to
it.
do now every time.
And the trunk.
And
And
the
the front seat, too.
No one's gonna fit in my trunk. I got too much shit back there.
Well, you just gave away the best
If
place
you want,
to get.
if you want
If
to
you're like a little person.
murder me or kidnap me, the best place to hide is my trunk. But good luck, because there's a lot of shit in there. Unless like a midget trying to kill me, I don't think you can get in there. That's my irrational fear: midgets and trunks.
I don't blame you. Derek.
I don't want to say it's like a scary thing, but I don't like talking to strangers on the phone.
Yeah, that's
It's like it gives me a
Just
lot
like-
of anxiety.
Just like a
when
random number.
Yeah, this number calls me. I'm like, I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah, well, if it's a number I don't know, I won't answer it unless it's like I know like the
Well, if
first
it's-
3 digits to the school, like the school district
Yeah.
I work for is like I'll answer those and stuff.
If it's a
but-
number you don't know and you do answer it, because I do that sometimes just to mess with people. Because I have a story about someone that called. Never say yes or no,
yeah,
ever,
Nope.
because they
You
can
never
use
don't say
your.
anything.
Yeah, you just.
because for some odd reason you saying yes is an authorization for stuff. Like,
Yeah, they record.
that's messed up.
They record your audio, and they can like I don't know. They just use it for other things. Like they can call, be like, oh yes, like are you blankety blank, and then be like blank. I'm not gonna say it. 'Cause what if you use that on the podcast?
I was about to say.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
we're pretty screwed.
No, they're gonna take our audio, Derek.
I mean, they have like 76 episodes of another podcast on me that they could. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've said just about every word that they need.
You're pretty popular.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Have you guys had any telemarketers consistently call you repeatedly?
Yeah, in the past, because my
Have you answered it every time?
No, I
Like
answered
I
it
did?
no time.
Sometimes I wonder if it's the porn I watch that's getting my number out there.
Yeah. So you're like,
Do you
man, I
enter
love
your
this
number on-
thing."
Yeah, I'm all
It's
like,
like,
no, I'm sure it can just pull it off the phone.
Oh, yeah.
You're one of those commenters. Wow, what an amazing scene. Here's my number.
Oh, better go on Facebook and like this video.
My God! Why is that a thing? Who does that besides a psychopath?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's a video game podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Video game podcast. Sorry that went.
There's a
more.
lot of things we're afraid of.
Yeah.
I was about to say I didn't expect the plane to take off that much.
Well,
no pun intended. Anyway,
Depending on how many engines you have.
let's transition.
When the last time you saw your parents?
Yeah.
Inside joke.
Oh my God.
Let's transition. What have you guys been playing this week? Derek, we'll start with you.
I've been playing only two games.
RuneScape.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
WoW and Sleep.
Sleep's pretty good.
I like both of
Been
those
playing
games.
that one a lot.
You get the plat for sleep.
I've gotten it a long time ago.
I feel like the plat for sleep would have like a stupid one like, oh, sleep 48 hours in a row without waking up. Like,
Well, I think the platinum would be
I have
like
it.
coma.
there's a platinum.
I have it.
There's a platinum for Friday the 13th game
Yeah.
to play as Jason 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's the only character you want
Wow.
to play in that game.
I know, but I'm just
1,000
saying
times?
1,000 times, and you have a 1 in 8 chance of actually getting to play as him every
Oh
game.
my God, it's like they want you to play it forever. I hear that game kind of sucked.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Derek.
Oh, that's it. That's all I've been playing.
How's the
Wow.
new raid going for you guys?
It's going good. It's going well.
Going fantastic though.
You through it yet? Yeah, I know you said you did it on normal,
I
but
know, not on heroic yet. Hopefully.
you still doing that annoying where you just finish it on normal instead of powering through
You
heroic?
get
Yeah.
no gear.
Yeah. Even though all the gear rots. But yeah.
Wait, what? It rots?
You know where to use it.
Blizzard
We don't need it.
Blizzard kind of messed up, I think, with the item level scaling this time around. They're all like, oh, if you were doing like heroics or mythics, like half the gear from the new raid just doesn't matter.
Also, normal is like really easy.
Is it?
Like really stupid retard proofies.
Is it like those
It was harder in
little
the past
dungeons that we did?
tier. I mean, I feel like a lot of the mythics were a lot harder than normal.
Yeah.
So
Matt,
Me.
shoot.
Okay, well, been playing.
Do your second one last so we can easily transition into me.
Dude, which one's my second one? Because, oh, you're right. I'm dumb. Well, I've been playing Shadow of Mordor because I played a lot of it on the computer, but I forgot all about it.
that game's so good.
So I've just been playing on PS4. My God, is that good? That good game.
Yeah. I want to get
love
back to
that
the
game.
DLC at some point, but it was one of those games I was playing like right before something came out, and I unlike most games that I play like that, I got through it, but then I was like, I'm not gonna get back to the DLC right now. I got through the story.
It's
so.
just I know I'm barely like far in the game because I haven't even met the dwarf, but
I feel like that's like halfway through.
yeah, that's how far I got on the computer. But that game's got like It's got the combat system of Arkham, which is always good, which everyone's copying, but I'm fine with that as long as they put their own spin, which you kill people, so that's a spin, I guess. It's got those badass, like, Assassin's Creed type moments. You get, like, a lot of upgrades. It's just such a good game. I was so pumped for Shadow Mordor 2 now.
I was about to say, I hope Shadows of War has more variety in the areas. I don't like how it was like, you have dead wasteland for half the game, and then you have, like, beautiful green area for half the game. Like, I wish that
Dude, I want like a
Hopefully
I want like a forest.
Right?
I was
Like,
foresty
big,
areas.
like, tree areas.
Big
Maybe
one.
on top
Big-
of a mountain or something.
big waterfall
Yeah.
somewhere coming down that mountain.
Yeah.
And then you got your, like, little your ogre buddy that, like, you're friends with because you
Yeah.
pacify him. And he talks like Shrek.
And then I hope like stuff like that comes in earlier, because like I remember playing that first half of that game and I'm like, where's all this fun stuff like putting people in charge of stuff, and half that doesn't even start till the second half of the game. So it's like,
Yeah, I never
you
get
gotta-
that.
You gotta get rat bag up. Enough.
good old rat bag.
Yeah.
Freaking rat bag.
He's the homie.
Rat bag's so dumb. I love him, but he's so dumb. The other games I've been playing is Injustice 2, but not much. My buddy up in Madison had it, and I was like, "What's this?" And I played it like a few times, so I'm doing kind of crap.
What's this sequel
What's
to
this
popular
game?
fighting
Well, I
game?
haven't played Injustice 1 since the tournament, so I haven't touched it, and I forgot all the controls. But they're all the
Down back triangle.
Oh, exactly. I'm like, oh, these are all the same exact movements, just different characters. All right. So my buddies who've played it a lot, they're like, all right, we'll fight you, Matt. And I chose Blue Beetle,
Yeah.
and
dude.
Blue Beetle is so
That's where it's at.
fun. I was like, they brought one of my friends up there. Jordan was playing as the Red Lantern with the cat.
Mhm,
Like
that
that's
one's fun too.
that's his main.
Oh,
And I'm like, all right, what's Blue Beetle? Step, 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 step. Oh, you're dead?
That's just an exact
Okay.
replay of the tournament we had in Nick's apartment. I was
Yeah,
Blue
Derek
Beetle,
is the
and
current reigning
yeah.
Injustice
Blue
2
Beetle's
Nibs
so
champion.
fun. Blue Beetle's my
you
favorite.
just pull your
All you gotta do is get the claws out,
yeah,
and then
your
you just do
claws
your
out.
back. Like you do back forward X, so you fly at them, and then you do back down square or something like that. And you just go
Oh,
step.
I didn't do moves. I did an uppercut and then I juggled him in the air.
I only know 2 moves.
I'm still not convinced that the first time Derek fought Nick, that Nick threw that fight on purpose to come to the losers bracket to knock me out on purpose. That's my story, and I'm
I don't.
sticking to it.
You can say that, but like the second
Yeah.
time we fought, I swept him.
Swept him. Swept you. What are you, a chimney sweep? Got him.
If he was playing as
We love you, Nick.
the
I know you
characters
listen.
he knew,
Yeah.
if he was playing as the characters he knew, I think he would have wiped the floor with all of us.
Yeah,
Blue Beetle's my
'cause,
favorite.
Did,
I
he
was
played,
thinking
he played-
he
he's
played Green
amazing.
Arrow in that first one, right? Or was that Jordan that played Green Arrow?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think he did.
The character he played in that first one.
The first one I played a character I never played, and she sucked. That like ice girl, the
I
frostbite.
played as Raven.
I hated her combos. I just couldn't do anything. I remember fighting Josh and getting my ass kicked.
It's okay. I'm just buying my fighting game time until Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Right? That game looks. I like the animation in that. It's
Fighters,
like a split
excuse me,
between like
fighters.
2D and 3D animations. It's cool.
It
I
does
like
look
it.
awesome.
Been playing VR.
Oh,
Got
that's right. You got the heads. The,
Yeah, I splurged and it's worth it. I got the.
Well, you got that Chrysler money.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta treat yourself. Job Simulator is fun as hell.
Still need to pick that one
It's
up.
hilarious.
It's super fun. Like it's.
I was upset that
It's
that one
it's
didn't go on
worth it.
sale with the big sale.
It should have. It should have, because you should totally pick it up. It's definitely worth it. It's a little more expensive than Batman VR. A lot more to do than Batman VR. You can make cockroach soup and soup, like I did, and got an achievement
Hot Pocket-
randomly.
Hot Pocket
soup. You could be a chef, you could be a mechanic, you could be an office worker, you could be a counter clerk, you can be... That's it, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
But they're fun.
Yeah.
You just mess around, and if you like Rick and Morty, the auto mechanic, Justin Roiland is just riffing for as long as you play that game.
Yeah, just complete gibberish. This is the car channel. You like cars?
Humans are equal to cars.
I have watched one episode of Rick and Morty, laughed my ass off, thought I'd love the show. Just
But guess what?
I'm never like motivated just to go find it.
Season 3 comes out July 30th, so
Maybe I'll just wait for season 3 to be out and binge 3.
you should just binge. Well, when it comes out, binge 1 and 2, so that way you don't have to wait for 3.
I'll just wait for 3. See, because here's the thing: if I binge 1 and 2, then I'll be like, "Come on, 3, hurry up,
Exactly.
keep coming."
Do it like.
But if I wait for
24
3
hours
to be out, I can
before.
just splooge through it all, you know.
That's true. I wish I could splooge through it all, but I've just been waiting like a crack whore, just waiting for that
Yeah.
episode to come out.
And the episode I watched, they went and like his like Borg-esque ex-girlfriend was like taking over like, the planet.
Unity.
That was really good.
It was a good episode. And my last one.
And I want you to say this for last because I've been playing this too, so we can.
Breath of the Wild just had their DLC, which Heroes Quest mode, very fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. How many times I've died is hilarious.
You see, that's all I've done so far. I have not gone and done.
Do you even have the challenge mode stuff?
The sword upgrade or anything?
It's so fun.
Because
It's so hard.
here's my thing. Originally, I was sitting down, I beat the game, and I'm like, I'm 100% this game. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait and do this on hard mode, so that way I don't like that. The prestige is just all there as opposed to on baby mode now.
Yeah, that's a baby mode.
You thought Breath of the Wild was hard before starting out.
I'm not gonna, I kick those like what are they called, Lionels? I kick those guys' ass. The first time I fought the one in the Zorn, he kicked my ass. But the second time I came up with so many weapons, so many
I have to be
hardy durians.
I am a master at dodging those Lionels.
Right?
Because I have to be. Because when I went and fought that thing the first time, I had nothing. No weapons. Like, I had, like, 2 weapons.
Like a stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down to
So,
a stick. Or like
it
a
killed
bone
me.
arm.
It killed me, like, 15 times, but eventually I got the timing of the dodge down, so now, easy.
See, you have not lived, though, in this new hard mode. I'm out on the plateau with 3 hearts, like, yeah, new adventure. Lionel just runs up and kills me. I'm like, there's a fucking Lionel up here?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I know that they had like those rising platforms and stuff like that. That like they stole the idea from like all the YouTubers being or people like put these on the platform.
So
and have it
current
fly
new
out.
plan: avoid everything I possibly can until I get some hearts.
Right? Oh God.
But then I walk into a like combat trial shrine, and these things are like ungodly killing machines now. I'm like, you know what? I'll come back when I get my stasis upgraded, and I can freeze your asses.
Do you know where to get those? Because I want the tingle suit real bad. I want to run around in a tingle suit killing people. Where do I get all that? Because I know the
Look it up,
DLC.
brah.
God, that's so dumb. Why do they? Because the first one, like the little one with the Nintendo Switch shirt, you gotta find it yourself. Which I'm
right by the first
But
shrine.
why is there not like a mission? That's like, oh, here's in this general area.
Because they're chests with little like red markings that none of the other chests have.
It's the
right
most
by the
prestigious
shrines.
outfit.
But I paid
You
for
must-
it. Why can't it be marked on the map?
I don't know, Matt.
Do you
That's
have
dumb.
the internet?
I don't want to look it up though. I haven't looked up anything from that game.
It's gonna
except
be the
like 1 or
exact
20
same
fights.
as if it showed it to you in game.
Yeah, but I want there to be like a little mission, like, oh hey, here's all the stuff you spent money on. You can
Have
find
you
this
put
here,
the
this
tingle
here,
thing
this here.
on your quest tracker? Because there's a
No, I just only started the heroes mission thing and then
because I think the tingle one it puts a bunch of those new items in a quest thing.
was it?
Like it pops up as a quest, and then the quest takes you to this journal that will give you a hint of where it's at, and then from there you have to figure.
So no,
out
the other one where it give you like a ruby, bomb arrows, and a shirt. It didn't tell you anything, and I had to look that up online. I was like, I feel dirty looking this up online.
Because I want Majora's Mask, because I'm not sure if it works on all enemies, but I was watching a gameplay video on you can just walk up to bokoblins and they'll leave you alone until you attack them with Majora's Mask on.
Really? I just know people. All the NPCs look terrified if you're in a tingle suit. They're like, "Oh God!" So I want that reaction for everyone.
Yeah, and luckily I don't think that's tied to an amiibo, the tingle suit.
No.
Or maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe that's why you can't find it.
That'd be stupid.
Is there a tingle amiibo?
No.
Probably not.
Why not? Why isn't there?
Right? Because he's not in the game.
Get on it.
I'm surprised he wasn't in the game. I know there's like pictures and like.
He's not in a
little
lot of
plushie
games.
dolls.
He has his own games.
Yeah, those weird like.
He's in like
3DS games.
Yeah, he's in like 2 Zelda games, and then he's got a bunch of his own games that are Japanese only.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Americans just don't like Tingle.
Because he's a weird 40-year-old man in a jumpsuit.
Didn't they make him a playable character in the Hyrule
Yeah, they did.
Warriors?
Yeah.
Originally, he was like a joke character, but then they're like, I guess we'll add him. And he's in the game.
Josh, is he any good? Let us know at Part-Time Gamers
Is Josh-
podcast.
Is Josh the only one that
@gmail.com.
plays
He's
that
the-
game anymore?
He's the
I don't
only-
think anyone plays that game anymore.
He's played it a lot.
Unless Nick picked it up, I think he's the only one I know that has it.
Well, I can't wait for the
Mike
port to
has
come
it.
out on
Does
the
Mike
Switch.
have it? Okay.
I can't wait for that port to come out on the Switch, the enhanced edition.
Oh no, you'll just be playing the Fire Emblem Heroes.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out.
Yeah, Josh really liked the 3DS version of that too, and I heard
Did he?
like a lot of people are like, this is garbage, but man, Josh just is all like,
Hey,
hell
man.
yeah, I can play it on the go now.
Teach your
More
own.
power to him.
Some people think games are garbage that are fantastic games. It's fine.
They do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go next. I've been playing a little bit of Overwatch.
Yeah. Oh.
Not a lot, just
Yeah.
that's me.
I've kind of fallen in and out of Overwatch for the love of it.
Hilarious. I think I played 3 games this week, like a smidge, and I played all 3 of them with Mike. Like when I logged on, he was in the middle of a game, so I just was spectating him, and he didn't turn his headset on, so like I was just hearing him from across the room from his PlayStation camera, and he's playing this like Genji game. One of the most beautiful games of Genji I've ever seen
I heard
played.
him, I heard him say it again.
It was very pro Genji.
He was a pro Genji?
Gets killed at the very end of the match. Is like, God damn it! And like I just hear him. I'm like, what?
Die once.
So that was kind of
Pro
funny.
Genjis don't die.
After that,
It's
I
true.
mean, I've been trying to help him get a couple of his trophies. Not to much success. We got him his Hanzo trophy the other day, and I think he got a Reaper trophy on his own to kill 3 people.
Yeah, he's been going after that one for a while. I know
That one's hard to get.
That one's super. That Lucio's one's hard to get. He
easiest
got
way
that
to
by
do it
accident.
apparently
That's awesome.
is you shoot three people and then you use your ult to
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
them off.
Well, it's just so many people know the Reaper tricks, so it's hard to get those down. It's like getting the Symmetra stuff. No one plays Symmetra.
Well, and he's been trying to get the Winston one for a while. I think the best way to do that is I'm going to keep trying to join games that he's in already and hope that somebody on the enemy team leads, and then I'll play Symmetra and I'll be like, hey, Mike, meet me in the corner. Because that one's rough. You got to kill 10 turrets. Like, unless there is a Symmetra, that's, like, impossible to do.
Well, it's,
Without dying.
they made those achievements before they realized the flow of gameplay and
Well,
who's
and
gonna
before they
play who
balanced
and
stuff,
what,
too.
so
Like, before things
a
got
lot of those
rebalanced.
achievements are hard.
That's why he's having problems with the Genji one, because before with Genji you could easily kill 4 people with his ultimate, but since they've shortened the time now,
Yeah.
you basically just have to group them up, dash through everybody, and hope the rest of your team kills them.
Can't Diva block like his swing attacks or no?
No.
With her, oh no, that's Hanzo's freaking arrow,
Zarya's
wiki tiki
ult.
bomba dicky thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I'm like, yeah, Hanzo, because I barely ever play offensive characters, and then I'm like, where the hell did it go? You're like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Genji
Diva can
can
take
def-
it. I'm like, that's bullshit.
He can deflect that if he deflects it before it becomes the dragon. Like, as long as it's still just the arrow,
Oh, he can deflect
knock
that?
it
Yeah,
back at
That's
you.
awesome.
He can deflect Zarya's too.
Really?
Mhm.
That's shitty. But that's awesome. at the
It's,
same
I
time.
mean,
I mean, if
it's
you're a good
cool.
Genji, I'd be laughing my ass off the entire time, like ding ding.
So anyway, the game that's basically consumed my soul,
Mm-hmm.
the Crash Bandicoot Insane
Are
Trilogy.
you done with it yet?
I've
Give
played
it.
it. Nope, I
Give
can't.
it.
It's digital.
Oh.
Give me your PS4. give it.
So I have platinumed the first game.
Mhm.
I am 9 time trials away from platinumming the second game, and then I played like a level or 2 right before you guys came over of the third game, just because I didn't want to like put time into time trials, because I'm getting to the point where the time
You
trials.
don't
in
want
the
to put time in the trials?
Well, no, I do, but I wouldn't have time to finish them because the ones I'm on, I have to work on a little bit before it happens. The flying levels at the end of Crash 2 are a goddamn nightmare.
Well, are they bad or?
They just don't control well anymore. I don't remember how
They
they
probably
controlled
did
before. But like, I don't remember it being this hard because forward and backwards is tied to R2, L2, and then just up, down, left, right is controlled to the stick. But I want forward stick to make me go forward, so I'm sitting here. I'll try to go backwards occasionally, so I'll pull down on the stick instead of hitting L2, and then I'll
Dive
fly
bomb.
down and do like a
it's
bomb
got,
or
you know,
something.
muscle memory's fucking you over there.
Yeah,
bud.
it's absolutely terrible. Which leads me to believe that's how it controlled
And
back in the day.
I'm sure. Yeah,
I
back in
usually
the day,
didn't
they
get
didn't
that
really
far.
know.
I usually got to like the 4th level, beat engine, and then was like, alright, I'm done.
I'll be honest. I only played.
So you played 80% of the game,
And then
you're
I'd
like,
restart.
I'm good.
And then I'd restart the game.
Gotta jump on that polar bear.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure which Crash Bandicoot's the one where it has like the night level where like there's like people like spinning. There's like frogs.
That's
the
the
third
third one.
Okay, actually, I only played a bit of the third one, and then Wrath of Cortex. Those are the only Crash Bandicoot games.
We played it at
in Twin Sanity.
at
that
Nick's
was
house, and you were playing the Egyptian levels, and you weren't having a good time.
It was hard. That game's harder than I expected it to be. Yeah.
Let me tell
they
you,
made those
friends.
games hard.
Well, yeah. for
Crash
good
1 time trials puts hair on the chest.
Does it?
That's how you know the difference
Hey,
between
did
the
you
boys.
beat my time?
I did not beat your time, but I did
He
get a gold
destroyed
time.
your
So.
time.
No, because I finally figured out the new timing on the jump to get that Uka or Aku Aku mask in the middle, which was killing me. Because there's when they stack the TNT crate TNT, I used to be able to just bloop, like get it while I was running through. Now, man, because I was reading more into it, it's specifically his landing that's like really throwing people off. Like he lands differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot, man. Crash 2, I will say a lot of people have played
Which one
this
do you like
collection.
the most out of the collection?
Well, and a lot of people have been playing this collection are all like, man, Crash 2 just holds up the best. They're still wrong. Crash 1 is still the best game in that whole thing. And I mean, that's just because that's the one I play all the time.
It's got
But
solid
even like
platforming.
I mean, the second and third game control a lot better than the first one because I mean, his jumps were actually meant for those. I mean, the jump specifically came from 3, but he runs he just runs a little faster normally in 2, and so the jumping feels better than his slow, sluggish moving, and then the new jumps on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Crash 1's just so good. Like the difficulty, like a lot of people complain about the difficulty curve because it just like there'll be a really short level followed by 3 really long and hard ones followed by like the easy one. Like there's no pacing to it, but man, something about that I really like.
It's the trial and error. Once you like throw yourself at it, and once you get it down, you just feel good about yourself.
Exactly. Road to Nowhere time trial. That is the
Oh,
most
yeah, I saw your post about that.
difficult thing I've ever done in a Crash Bandicoot game.
You
Like,
should have just got on the ropes the whole time.
but the problem
Can
is
you?
you have to keep running, and I am terrible at landing on it while I'm running.
Okay.
Like I can land on it,
You
but
gotta
I
get
can't
good at
micro.
that.
I can't
Get
micro
good,
adjust
Scrum.
because there's 3 ways to land on the rope. You're either a little to the right, in which case if you don't adjust, you'll slide off to the right, or you slide off to the left, and if there's not something there, you die.
You just hope you get lucky and.
Three bears technique.
Well, that's for me. A lot of these videos I'm watching, these people platinuming them, like they're good at landing on it, or they'll micro adjust. Me, because especially in the first game, I play with the D-pad because I never had an analog PS1 controller. So I'll play with the D-pad in the first game and like forget that, and then the analog stick, since the first Crash Bandicoot was never made with it, like the analog controller wasn't out yet. So like trying to adjust with that, like you just kind of tap the analog in Crash Bandicoot 1 and you like fly halfway across the map. It's like, oh dear.
I liked when you first got it. You were talking shit. You're like, all these people trying to think they can beat this game.
Yeah.
Watch out, here I come.
I did way better still. I did way better. Also, not really appreciating that our new Twitch channel has 30-second like out clip of me just falling down at some point.
Really? That's your highlight reel, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't made by me though.
Who made it?
It was made by Sumo God.
What? I honestly didn't do that. I promise. I've not been on
It's
Twitch.
like it's like this 30-second
That's
clip
hilarious.
on the first
You serious?
on the native fortress level. You know where you have to spin the things and then jump up them.
Yeah.
And it's like 30 seconds of me just like complaining about the jumping and just I keep falling down. I'm like, come on, I tried, you know what? And then I was like, I'm trying to like stay calm. I'm like, well, you know, it just takes a little bit of getting used to.
Where is this at?
Matt's gonna pull this up real quick.
No,
Go to
'cause
our page. Go to the Part-Time Gamers page.
Because I either
It might have been someone else on like your account.
It's Part-Time Gamers podcast, so it might all be one word. Well, it might just be Part-Time Gamers. Let's see. Yeah, no, go to clips. Maybe that's not right. I think it's podcast. Part-Time Gamers podcast, all one word. This is good podcast.
Yeah, no, right? Keep talking. I'll find this. Because I don't remember unless I.
I mean, there's really not
I
more
was
to
watching
say.
it on my phone when I was watching.
I'm getting
so
pretty-
animated things.
I'm getting pretty decent at. I mean, of course, I got pretty decent at Crash 1. I beat all the time trials. Some of these people on Reddit posturing over, oh man, Plats or go home. I'm like, all you guys need to love your life more.
Yeah.
and stop doing that to yourselves because
you have to do it more than flawlessly. Like you have to know shortcuts.
And I mean,
on
there's a
lot
couple.
of
There's a
levels.
couple levels where I just got the platinums and it's fine. Like there's one level, that first running through the dark level. Like it's actually easier if you have the gem because the gem exit cuts off a couple seconds. And what I'm excited to get to Crash 3 is Crash 3 is the same way, where some of these death routes don't have time boxes, but it's still easier just to take the death route because they're shorter. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But that's it for me. If you guys are ready, we'll move on to news.
I have
tries to.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
We'll pull it up on the computer after this.
But I do want to say one thing: an update on the Sly Cooper movie. It's no longer a Sly Cooper movie. It's a Sly Cooper TV show.
Oh.
So yeah.
I thought the movie came out.
No.
I thought they came out like 5 years ago.
No. It got like announced a couple of years ago, and nothing. You hear nothing. It went through like I'm pretty sure it went through development hell. Okay. I mean, and then there's reports that it's going to be a TV show.
It's going to star Rob Schneider,
and Murray, and Sly, and everyone,
and Bentley. And...
All right, news. Number 1, we'll start with PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy is selling insanely well. According to an article over on Eurogamer, the game is the best-selling single-platform game of the year, beating out even Horizon Zero Dawn. The game is also the second, so like a game that only comes out for one console.
Oh, I thought it was.
I would say
it came out last year though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Horizon?
Yeah.
No, it came out earlier this year.
Did it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of games that came out this year.
Yeah, it came out like a week before Zelda.
Wow. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I remember.
It did?
Mm-hmm. Because they're both open world games that you use bows and stuff like that. And people are like, I don't know which one to get.
So the thing that's throwing people off though is they've never said this is an exclusive. This is probably going to come to the Xbox at some point, which I mean, good for them. Like they need to try to sell more of this. It's already selling well, so
yeah.
You know.
Can't wait for it to come out on PC and everyone's time trials that they've ever done just get destroyed by like some like Korean gamer.
Yeah.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot, what is this? The game is also the second highest selling game of the year in general, behind Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Was that
Wildlands?
good?
No, it wasn't.
No, but it just sold well.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy feat considering the game's only been out for a week.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
but it's got that name. It's got the Crash Bandicoot name with the 3 levels that
people wanted it.
3 games that everyone loves.
It.
Yeah, no,
I want it.
I want.
Give me your PS4.
So Vicarious Visions, the company behind the remake, has said on multiple occasions what they do next will depend on how well this sells.
Oh, then
they do
unless they have a crazy number, I think this is sold well. So I asked you guys, of these 3 things, what do you want them to make the most? Do you want them to do Crash Team Racing? Which specifically they said, what, like when people would always be like CTR, they'd be like, let's see how this sells. A brand new Crash game, because they have my trust now. Like if they do, like I want it in this style, like the Naughty Dog style.
Yeah, they better do it like the old ones.
Or do you want Spyro?
I want Spyro.
Crash Team Racing.
I love Crash Team Racing. That was my favorite racing game.
It's got amazing handling.
It does.
Like, surprisingly amazing handling.
Yeah.
It's like one of the 4 games I played on.
But I still want Spyro, because the first Spyro game is like one of my favorite games of all time.
That one Spyro game on GameCube.
That one sucks. That is not.
That's the only one I played.
You're the Dragon?
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, that's
You're the Dragon.
You're the Dragon's the 3rd one.
What was that like tiger thing that freaked the fuck out in the beginning of the video game?
All of them. Everything freaks out. That game is so bad.
Gross polygons. Oh my god.
The first one is really good.
So I'm going to make an argument for all 3 of these.
Mm-hmm.
CTR, I think that's just a lot.
I think that's what they will do.
That could honestly...
Because you could just tack that on as DLC, like $10 DLC if you
They can compete with Mario Kart.
I should say
honestly,
there is,
they could.
under Crash 1, it's called Crash Bandicoot The Lost Treasures on trophies.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what that is yet. Nobody has the trophies, so it's clearly something they're adding. People are hoping it's going to be like Stormy Descent.
This is Sony making? Or is it...
No, this is Activision's Vicarious Visions.
What properties do they have still?
Do they have Jack and stuff? No, they don't have Jack. Jack's still with Naughty Dog.
Damn. Okay. Because I'd like to see Jack 1 remastered. They don't have to do 2 or 3. But
it is coming to the PS4 next month, but it's just the PS2 Classic, so it's not like up-resed or anything.
Hopefully it's better than the Vita version.
Crash Bandicoot, like a brand new game. Like I said, they did such a good job with this. I think like if they wanted to do it, like I would trust them until they've proven me wrong.
I wonder if they're just gonna keep going through like the older games.
I mean,
like,
they could, but that's the thing. Spyro, they also own Spyro. Like Vicarious Visions
Do
has
they?
helped with Skylanders stuff. Yeah, Activision owns.
Oh
Skylanders.
God, never mind.
Skylanders is a Spyro game.
I take it back.
Oh.
I don't want them to do
You don't want
Spyro?
Crackhead Spyro?
I don't want Crackhead Spyro, dude.
Spyro lives in the land of Skylanders. But don't forget, people were worried about what they do to Crash Bandicoot because Crash Bandicoot.
He was in Skylanders too.
Crash
so
Bandicoot
was
had
Neo
gotten
Cortex.
pretty dumb.
Did he
over the
look like a
years.
crackhead?
No, he actually looked decent. His
He didn't look like an
Skylander character.
aborted little baby that somehow has wings and is
He looked
alive.
like that. What was that? PT fetus. That's what Spyro
Yeah, that's what he
looks
looks like. That is actually an accurate thing to say.
But I mean, Jesus. I think with how well this did.
Perfectly accurate.
I'd still play it though, because I love the first Spyro.
I never played
Yeah,
The
it.
second and third ones are okay. I think.
By the time the third one came around, it got a little convoluted.
Yeah, the
I know-
third one's a little
guys,
long. The
guys.
second one's pretty good.
Just because I mean,
First one, you need to play it, dude.
I hate
I know
how
the
they started-
GameCube. I know the Game Boy Advance. That's really where Spyro was the best. I know that.
I just hated the like money bag guy in Spyro. It'd always be all like, Spyro, my friend, I know you're trying to save the world, but give me 5,000 gems, you little asshole.
The funny thing
It's
about-
like the mob extorting Spyro in Spyro 1.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
Not in Spyro 1.
Oh.
He's only in 2 and 3.
Uh-uh.
But you can, you skip him in speedruns. You, like, do something where you jump out of water and are still flying around like you're in water.
Mhm.
And
I
you
would
just,
love
you
to
just
see.
pass him, and you get all the powers immediately, and don't have to pay money back. It's a damn thing.
I would love to watch
Sounds legit.
someone play through that because I'm terrible at it.
They're
but
crazy. I watched them recently.
Speedruns, they look like
You don't
20
know what's
minutes.
going on.
I don't.
No.
All I know is
they're
that
not
the-
20 minutes. The second one and the third one are like 2 hours long
Oh, really?
of speedruns, and it's just people knowing exactly where all the 20,000 gems are, and just killing things in
Free
like
the
a weird
dragon.
order.
What did the dragons say? Because it says like 160 times because there's a crap ton of dragons. I know that it's just like people who ever played Spyro 1, just like, oh, the dragon says every time you free him.
I don't know. Last time I played it was like years ago at Aaron's.
Mhm.
Played through it. I just skipped all their
Oh,
dialogue.
it is.
I don't need to hear your hints.
If they make a Spyro, I will play it because I've never played. The only one I played was that garbage GameCube
God,
one.
it's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's on PS2 too. That's where I played.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
where I played it as well. But I'm gonna continue playing it
the
tonight.
load size.
I'm gonna finish it.
No, you're not. You better.
It's gonna
not.
be horrible.
You better.
And you're gonna have to watch.
Hold on. Side tangent. What was that game that we played in the Wii U? That it was like the mech game.
Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles.
That game's awesome. Why have you not? Did you finish it?
No, I never finished.
I remember playing it here, and it was awesome.
It gets hard.
It gets very hard.
The only problem I had with it was like
Our
the
character.
It gets hard and it gets grindy.
2 hours of tutorials that we all just skip through because I don't want to sit through 2 hours of tutorials, and then we
Yeah.
get to the part where we gotta do stuff. We don't know what the hell we're doing at all.
The cutscene was so long. It was a good cutscene, but I remember like asking every
Well, it'd
10
be like-
minutes,
it'd be a
are we
cutscene.
playing a video game yet, or what?
And then you go talk to someone, you get another cutscene.
But it's okay because it made a badass looking little girl.
Yeah, she's crazy looking.
Crazy looking.
Alright, we need to keep the show moving.
Alright,
Spyro.
sorry.
Number
It's
2.
Exactly. Like
Nintendo. Nintendo had a Splatoon 2 Direct on Thursday, July 6th, as one last little bit of hype before the game launches. The Direct covered modes from both single and multiplayer, showed off weaponry and gear, and talked about post and pre-launch content events for the game. Some of the following information has been known for a while, but I think it's worth repeating.
Mhm.
On July 15th, so that's 6 days before the game actually releases the next Friday, you will be able to download a special Splatfest demo that will run from 3 p.m., 7 p.m. Pacific time, or 2 to 6 p.m. in the only time zone that matters.
I hate their little small windows.
At least it's more than an hour.
Yeah, at least it's better than the ARMS one because I downloaded it and never was able to play it.
The theme for this Splatfest is ice cream versus cake.
Oh.
The
Well,
game-
ice cream.
The game will support Splatfest
Yeah.
for at least
Unless
2
you're lactose
years.
intolerant.
So
2
we'll
years.
support new Splatfest for at least 2 years and add additional content free of charge for at least 1 year.
Oh god, what's gonna happen after that 1 year? Like
Well,
some
then
like
it's just done, like the
legit
original
DLC.
one.
Oh,
Well,
you
it's
don't
just-
think they're gonna try to keep that going more because on the
I
Switch?
mean, it depends on
it's
what's
sold really
going
well.
on. It depends where they're at. I'm sure they'll try to do something different. I mean, they
I
might just
hope
be all like, "Hey, y'all, Splatoon 3's here."
Well, just because it's a mobile game, it's a mobile console and it's sold a crap ton, I'd hope they put more effort into it too.
From there, the Direct talked about gear and changes, including making it easier to select what bonus you want in each slot for your gear. So, like, it looked like you'll actually be able to, like, spend a currency and pick what you want, as opposed to the first game where it was a randomizer. And then if you wanted to change that, you had to get a currency you only got in the Splatfest, and then it would just randomly roll. And now that Splatfests are over, you just can't do it in the first game. So it's like, well, that's...
Because Nintendo likes to be needlessly complicated. Like they do with all their games.
I think some of the biggest news that was reiterated from E3, but it kind of got lost in the shuffle, the game's Salmon Run Horde mode will only be available at certain times. They were not specific on how often it would appear, but there will also be exclusive gear tied to the event.
That's bullshit. I'm out.
However, if you play a local game, or like on LAN or local Wi-Fi, or play with friends, you can do it whenever you want.
Oh, play with
I
friends?
don't know if you can get the gear,
but you can do the event.
But you can do the salmon run. One thing that people noticed is that on the thing, like it pops up as a job, like a help wanted poster thing, there was different levels and different loadouts. So people are thinking maybe eventually it will run the entire time, but like what level you play and what loadouts are available to you might change.
That's kind of cool.
So that could make sense, but they also announced during the single player, I was noticing Marie's asking for your help, like Callie and Marie, Callie and Mari, I guess.
Calamari.
Yeah. But she's asking for your help, and they haven't said anything about Callie, which makes people.
She's gone.
Well, so here's the funny thing: at the first game's last Splatfest was Callie versus Mari, and Mari won. So people are thinking what happened was Callie got shunned out and like lost her fame. And that now she's the bad guy of the single player for the.
No, man, they did a whole Vietnam war thing where like the little kid with the gun just die, calamari, boom. That's what happened if you lose Splatfests.
Little kid with a gun.
Did you ever see that like iconic picture of like this dude with a gun pointing at like a little kid?
No.
Man,
Jesus.
I guess I know pictures that you don't.
I guess so.
They have you seen the Rise of the Planet or the War of the Planet of the Apes? Because have you seen that trailer? Because they do that exact fucking thing, but with Caesar, like the monkey.
Oh, really?
They announced
it's weird.
2 new characters, Pearl and Marina. They're like the calamari replacements. Marina's character model looks amazing. Like it is really good. Like go take a look at it after this. Like if you're listening to the show, just pop up a Google tab right now. But keep listening.
What if they use Firefox?
Oof. Turn it off. Get rid of it. Firefox is the way of the past.
Finally, Nintendo's releasing their voice chat app with the game
go.
on July 21st. In addition to party functions, the app is also able to support statistics for things in other games. So like there's mini apps within the app. Of course, they showed off Splatoon 2, so you can be all like, "Oh, how did I do on that map? Who had what gear?" Stuff like that. I mean, you can also like
seems like it'd be more popular in Japan.
You can buy gear for the game and then just go into the shop later when you log on and pick it up.
Oh, that's cool.
So
actually, it's really cool.
There are a ton of other smaller announcements / tweaks that we could probably do a whole show on this Splatoon Direct.
We almost did a whole show about planes.
But I would suggest heading over to Nintendo's YouTube and checking out the Direct. It was only an hour. It was only about a half hour.
Like their Playhouse thing was only like a half an hour and stuff like that. They're short but sweet. I mean,
I'm really excited about this game, man.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
I'm excited. I'm excited for a multiplayer game on the Switch. I'm excited to kick your ass with a bucket.
Whatever.
Bucket. I want to get
a sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
What about the rocket launcher?
I'm all about killing people.
Yeah, high five. Yeah, quietly though, because you don't want the audio to go crazy.
Number
You see that?
Number 3, some quick Xbox news. I just want to put this caveat in here.
Yeah, put it in there, man.
The news, like we don't cover everything. We only cover stuff that we actually have something to say. So that because I made the mistake when we did the Nibs cast early on of just throwing news in there, and it was just all like, so this is like this. Okay, moving on. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
that. I want to be able to have a little
Ones that
conversation.
relate to you.
I wanted to put that here because, well, I mean, a lot of us don't have Xboxes nor really care all that much.
Yeah.
So Xbox news might be a little like that, but I feel like this is worth mentioning. Halo 5 is set to receive a 4K update on November 7th, which is the day the Xbox One X launches.
I don't think I ever played Halo 5.
Word comes from way of the Halo Twitter account. Along with this announcement, it was also announced that 4 other Halo titles will be making their way to the backwards compatibility program. Why? There's the Master Chief Collection.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it doesn't.
some people had problems with Master Chief Collection.
Did
It's
they
not
fix
like you're
the
playing
issues,
Halo
right?
1 or 2
I don't know. I have
online
no idea.
anymore. The
I don't
servers
have
are
an
down.
Xbox. That's true.
Like,
Did
if
we
you want to
finish
Maybe
Halo
it's-
2? Were we on 3?
I think we were doing 2.
Okay.
What if they bring? Oh my god! What if they have like a? What if you can like play ODST again? Because I know a lot of people hated ODST, but I
Oh,
liked
that's pretty
ODST
good.
a lot. Maybe that's one of the things.
I know
coming
one
back
of those
available.
ones. I forget which one, but they added that to the Master Chief Collection. Not like not with completely
New
HD
graphics.
redone, but they added it because they're like, sorry, the server.
would've had to have
Was
been-
Halo Reach? Was that?
It was Reach or
Xbox One?
ODST.
Oh yeah.
No, those were 360.
So that's probably one of the ones that are going
Yeah.
to come into.
It was probably Reach. People like that one a lot.
Reach was good.
I've never
I liked
played
ODST more though.
Oh yeah.
Get boots on the ground.
Halo
boots on the
5.
ground.
The single player was disappointing. The multiplayer is fantastic. The problem with Halo 5 is you literally only play as Master Chief 20% of the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're Locke, who you just want to fucking die.
I
I'm like, I just want Locke to die so I can play as
on
Chief.
this guy's side.
Oh yeah, Locke's the dude that's like hunting him, right?
Well, and that's the problem. The marketing for the game made this sound so awesome.
Yeah,
like he was
it
gonna
looked
go
cool.
have to go after Master Chief.
Like a bounty
Instead, he
hunter
goes
going
after
for his
Master
chief.
Chief for like 2 seconds, and then he's like, "Oh, you're right. We gotta save Chief."
Oh, that's dumb.
Because
Chief
basically,
doesn't need saving.
No, he's got boots on the ground. He's fine.
in fairness, he needs saving. He's a
A
little
crazy now.
he's a little crazy because of Cortana. You know,
Yeah.
he's just like my beautiful Cortana.
Wait, is she? So she's like,
She's back. She's going through rampancy now.
how? She was dying in Halo.
She
3.
basically-
How the fuck is she still alive?
Even more spoilers than I've already just dropped for Halo 5.
Yeah, I don't-
Basically, at the end of it, she's like taking over like all the computer programs. And
Oh,
shit,
she's
and, like,
she's like Skynet.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I wanted her to have because I don't really give a shit about Halo 4. Maybe because I was playing split screen. I probably want to play it
See,
like on my own.
I feel like that game, I would really want to finish it because it seems like it has a really emotional story to it. Because Master Chief's
ending-
trying to. I don't
well,
know the ending.
And that's
I
what
didn't
she's
like it.
trying to turn on this machine that's like going to get rid of all the humans because she's all like.
She's
humans.
Gladys.
But the thing is, and where Chief needs saving is she decides like she still likes Chief, so she wants to like keep him safe. So she's like, I will protect you and kill the rest of the humans. So he takes his
Win-win.
team,
Yeah.
and then Locke's team's like, no, we
please,
can't.
please, Cortana, no, save me.
Which is why I think Halo 6 is so far away, because usually there was only like a
Thank
3-year
God.
gap in between Halo games. I think they were writing Halo 6, and then people were all like,
They
Locke
have-
sucks, and they're all like, because they've admitted they made a mistake. They're like, yeah, too much Locke, and they were all like, oh, we should probably go back and
They have
make
to
this
stop.
Locke focused.
They have to stop going with the numbers. It is getting dumb. I don't want a Halo 6, a Halo 7, a Halo 13.
No,
Just
I
name
don't
it something
want.
else.
I don't want a Star Wars Episode 8. Star Wars Episode 9.
You're right. Get rid of them.
Get rid of 'em.
Battlefield
Done.
2 is gonna suck anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I hope they get rid of. They could reverse that.
It's EA.
They
moving
won't.
on.
They don't give a hell. I'll get hell goddamn.
Moving on. Sorry, I have to rush the show a little bit. I'm
It's
on a
okay.
time limit today.
I just
Going
like talking
forward, I
about it.
won't have such as much
I
fun.
get you.
We're actually going to skip topic of this week, probably this week, just because I want to be able to talk about this stuff.
I get you.
So.
I get you.
But number 4, moving on to some Blizzard news. News.
I like how our PC section is just Blizzard.
Yeah, I mean, there's Blizzard in the Steam sale. What do you want?
Doomfist, the long teased and next hero for Blizzard's team-based shooter Overwatch, has been revealed, and it's now available for testing on the game's PTR.
I called it just like everyone else did.
The new hero is a DPS hero who favors close-range combat and has a toolkit that allows him to quickly close gaps. On PC, his left click is a little shotgun with his left hand. It's like
It automatically reloads.
yeah, it's got
Is there
like,
gameplay of it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I only
He's
saw
on the PTR.
I only saw the animation, like the cool anime thing. I
Oh,
need to
yeah.
watch the video.
the rest of most of his moves are done with his like big Doomfisting
Yeah,
right arm.
The name, his namesake.
Yeah.
Punch with like little weak hand would be hilarious.
His right click
This is for show.
His right click is a rocket punch that allows him to fly across the map and it damages opponents that he hits, he flies across the map.
So it's like a
This thing.
fast Reinhardt charge, but it like doesn't
really
stop.
fast. No, it stops, but it
Like if you hit
goes
someone,
about
does
that
it take them?
far.
Mhm.
You know, if you hit someone and they hit a wall, it does extra damage.
So you can play it like right now on PC.
Yeah, and it punches through Reinhardt's
So
shield.
everyone-
You'll punch right. Yeah, no, you want to play the no limit hero, so you get 6v6 Doomfist,
That's awesome.
and it's just flying everywhere. He's fast.
Is
He's
it?
like a Genji like speed.
Dude, can Genji block his punch?
I don't think so. He can only usually block
Get
bullets.
fuck Genji!
So you usually probably just one shot Genji.
Yeah.
Ability 1 is a rising uppercut that knocks opponents into the air. Ability 2 is a seismic slam, which brings opponents closer to him.
Mhm.
And his ultimate is Meteor Strike, which is like a giant ground pound.
Yeah.
But when he hits it, he goes flying into the air and can literally just move like twice the normal speed. So he's got like this big circle of death that he can just like run at you and just.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's
That's awesome.
it's
I
really
wanna play
cool.
as Doomfist. They're busting
He
out
looks like a
heroes
really
really
fun one.
quickly. Honestly, the last one was
Orisa.
Orisa, and that was only a little bit ago.
It was a couple months. It's
Yeah.
faster than they were last year, but
Yeah, with like 2 characters coming out,
I think it was only one.
Anna and
When did Sombra come out?
Sombra came out this year.
I think
pretty
there was a
sure.
longer gap between her and.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
I can't wait for him to get nerfed immediately.
I hope he's overpowered at first, though.
He should be.
Yeah, just for fun.
Do you guys watch the animated, like their like anime version?
No,
because
I saw parts of it.
that's the story that little kid is talking about in the very first.
Yeah.
Because Winston and him are fighting and shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, it's the crippled kid's story.
Yeah. I thought the kid was gonna be Doomfist. Like
I wanted him to be so bad. I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
With all the same movesets except it's just like a little 12-year-old
kid,
white kid.
yeah.
So,
Voiced by Terry Crews.
yeah.
Is Terry Crews voicing?
No,
Oh.
they were hoping this was the one he was, but
But
I don't
is
think
he-
they never said that he was. Terry Crews was just like, I really want to do a voice for this game.
Well, if
Okay.
anything, he would have been Doomfist.
Maybe. We don't know otherwise.
I know, but
Terry Crews is just gonna be there
I hope he is.
as President Camacho.
Oh my god.
Finally,
Oh my god.
one last little note on him.
Blizzard confirmed.
He has a passive buff
Mhm.
or ability called Best Defense,
Mhm.
which allows him to build up his shielding from 400. I believe he starts at 250. So for every time he hits an enemy with one of his abilities, he gets shielding. Now the shielding does go away over
Yeah.
time, so it's something you gotta like. It's not something
You
you,
gotta
can just
be
build up
aggressive.
and be like,
Yeah,
haha.
exactly.
But as
Gotta
long
be
as you're
aggressive.
aggressive, like you basically have a DPS hero with 400 health.
That's awesome.
He jumps in there and then people follow him. He's, whenever you're like
the leader.
trying to get in there with Reinhardt and you just can't seem to do it, now you actually have someone who
A
can.
Reinhardt, Doomfist, and Mercy group would be kind of.
I feel like Anna with Doomfist, like giving her
buffing them up.
buffing him up, and he just charges in there, just
Yeah.
kills the whole team.
Oh yeah, and obviously you gotta have a Hanzo.
Yeah, well, Hanzo Widowmaker
Oh,
for
no,
sure.
no, no.
Both of them while you're on attack.
Yeah.
Yes, that happens every single time I play
it's
Overwatch.
really bad for me too.
Oh my god.
I mean, Hanzo can work on attack guys.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
fine.
Widowmaker's
Like
just
when
shitty
Mike,
too.
when
Yeah,
we were
but
trying to
not
get
when-
Mike his trophy, like Mike was decent at it, so it's fine. But then you get like these Widowmakers who are just all like,
Derek.
then you get Widowmakers who are like some other people that used to be connected to Mike, who are just sitting there with their machine gun, like I got him,
They
guys.
gotta start somewhere.
No,
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 we played
that's not where you
Overwatch
start.
recently. There was that same guy that played Widowmaker. It didn't even matter
We
what
won, though.
mode we were. Yeah, no thanks to that bitch. Oh god, that was annoying. Those are hard.
Doomfist looks good.
Doomfist, I can't wait to play him. It'll make me actually want to play Overwatch again.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Hearthstone's next expansion has been announced or leaked.
Leaked.
Okay, leaked.
Well, leaked, in
Okay,
quotes.
yeah.
Blizzard doesn't do these things on accident anymore.
Another expansion.
Knights of the Frozen
Behind.
Throne brings all your favorite heroes back to the game, but
Oh.
this time they're dead. That's right, everybody's getting a Death Knight version of themselves.
Wait.
The 135 new card expansion is releasing this August,
Gonna be a Death Knight Voltron because I will play again.
with
No,
card
heroes.
reveals set to begin July 24th. A new card type will allow you to put the heroes into your deck in their Death Knight form, so you'll be able to play the new hero, and then it'll switch their power to reflect this. Again, apparently if this is a leak, take this all with a grain of salt. We'll know for sure. I
No.
think it's tonight, day.
You heard it first.
Usually
definitely
these are
didn't hear
pretty
it here
accurate.
first.
You heard it here first.
First time.
First time.
Also,
We
life
found this
stealing.
out.
Thank you, Blizzard. Click. That was us on the phone.
Life stealing as a mechanic is being added to the game, so any damage you do, your hero will get that back.
That's very cool.
That's pretty common in
Yeah.
TCGs. This expansion is apparently also going to come with an adventure portion, which will include 3 wings of Icecrown Citadel accumulating in a battle with the Lich King. What are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at your WoW TCG Ice Crown thing.
Oh, nice. Completing each wing will reward you with a card pack, getting rid of having specific cards be tied to a certain wing for PvE content. And this is actually kind of nice because like we thought this was going away, this kind of thing. So it's nice that they found a way to keep it in
Yeah.
the game.
Did they ever add like a two-headed giant mode?
No, not yet.
No.
There have been brawls that you like work together to fight an enemy, but
That would
it's
be
not
such.
against each
That
other.
would be such a cool multiplayer
It would
thing to
be
do.
really
It's a
cool.
two-headed giant mode. They can name it something else.
Yeah.
Obviously, you would probably have to, but
Completing
I'm
this
waiting for
adventure's
that.
prologue will net you a legendary hero card, and finally, if you pre-order, you will get a new card back based off Frostmourne.
Still like my little heart rainbow one from like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
like
one
the
I
third
use.
one.
Yeah, that's the great one. It's a perfect one. It's the only one.
It looks cool. I pre-order. I don't play it enough though. You know,
I
I
don't
pre-ordered Ungoro with the intention to play a lot, and I just haven't really touched it. And
No.
that's how it always seems to go.
I like playing it on my phone. To be honest with you, it's very nice. Now that I actually have a phone that
See, I
has
don't.
memory. Well, it's just nice because you can all play in one area. Because I don't like lugging my computer around everywhere.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just I just prefer the interface.
I'm
on the
fine.
PC.
I'm fine playing it on like on a iPad or something, but this is too small. for
Yeah.
My phone.
I can. Handle
Yeah,
it.
I'm always my fat fingers are pressing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, then
Well, see, the only thing that
Try to
sucks
go
is on the
fast.
phone is that you can't really press most of the like little things on the side, which I do all the time. So it's hard to launch cannonballs at people or
yeah.
catapults at people.
Last news item for the week, number 6. Derek, you added this one, so if you want to take the lead.
I don't know. You can just read it. Pretty much, it was another, leak, but they added on the PTR a Kultiris set to the 7.3 PTR, and there's also a map of Kultiris, like in game, not like like a map of the zone, but like a map of it on a table, and it's like surrounded by tentacles.
Okay.
So pretty much, I don't know. That kind of confirms to me that that will be the next expansion. The South Seas.
Haven't we been seeing South Seas?
Yeah,
for
but
like
now
4 expansions.
it's for sure because
Yeah, are you sure?
yeah,
Confirmed.
in Wrath they added Goblin and Worgen masks to the Halloween event too
Mhm.
early, and then people are like, oh, those are gonna be the new races, and then Blizzard was like, and then they added ogre masks. Now we all knew at that time. They also like. I don't know. They always seem to have these like leaks around
Oh
the same
no,
time.
T.
We got the Horde got the shaft on that deal, didn't we?
Yeah, goblins.
Goblins, come on.
They're just your green midgets.
Yeah, they're on magic.
They're your midget race.
See, that could have made for some good story. We got the Worgen. The same thing still ends up happening with Sylvanas. And like right now we have like the Hordes in Civil War, and then we could just not have another Horde story instead of Alliance. Right? That makes people happy.
They just had to try and give them another ugly race because they all had like pretty races.
Well, that's why we got the Blood Elves originally.
Yeah, and look what's played like the most. It's Blood Elves.
Clouds!
But yeah, no, there is not a lot of information on it yet, but it got leaked around the same time that the Hearthstone did, so I don't know if it's not really an accident in my opinion.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I wish I cared more about WoW, and I do. I wish I
Had more time to play it.
wish I just had more time.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Like, I want to raid, but
It's not
like,
enough time.
also if I raided, I wouldn't
wish
have
I had
time to
time
play
'cause I'm
other
all
games
in
that I
Demon
want to
Hunter
play.
again.
So
Demon Hunters are like fantastic DPS, and I want to play mine again. I want to play Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
like I said, we're going to skip topic of the week this week. We will talk about that next week, and then I can make a top 5 that actually like relates to that. Maybe.
Okay.
I thought about that when I was helping Derek correct his list this morning because he just kept putting GameCube
Dude,
games
I
on.
definitely thought
I
those
never
games
had
were
it.
on 64. I I totally thought that one.
So,
Yeah.
I definitely thought so.
as we just alluded to, this week's top 5 is our top 5 N64 games. Matt, how we did this last week is we just went down the row. So, like, 5, he'd do his 5, you'll do your 5, I'll do my 5, then Derek will do his 4. So,
Alright.
we'll switch off like that going down the row.
Sounds good.
So, Derek, do you want to start with your number 5?
Yeah. My number 5. Now, I'm going to preface this with saying that I never had a 64. So, my library of games that I played.
So you played this when I showed it to you, or did you?
I played it before, like a day before, when Mike showed it to me, because he was like, "This game's awesome." It is good, but I've played 10 N64 games maybe, and there are only like 6 of them that I really liked.
I think there was only like
All right.
200 some N64 games.
You don't have to allude to it, Derek. I'll just let him know your whole list. It's Glover 64.
Yeah, that's it. That's my 5. That's my.
That's your
1.
100. That's all.
Yeah. No,
Got a Glover 64 tattoo.
It's Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, and really the only reason is that you can combine powers.
Yes.
It was a really good game. My only complaint with it, too short. I beat it.
It is a very short game, but
It's a fun game though. And did you see? Sorry to take from your thing, but did you see the new Kirby game that's coming out?
Yeah, don't really care.
No, but it's got a combination where you can play multiplayer and you can combine 2 weapons.
yeah,
Oh shit.
you like combine each other's powers.
Yeah.
Maybe take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
It's cool.
It's cool.
That's all I'd say. I haven't played much of it, but like you can combine powers. And
You
stuff.
can buy powers and
I
get
like the
powers.
flaming sword.
Yeah, that's like the first one you can
It's
make.
not
and
my
it's awesome.
favorite one, but it is a good one.
No, the best one is the stone. Like you can be a stone bird and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that, and just tank through the entire level. That's my favorite one.
I love just going to the right, not having to do anything.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, Kirby games are all kind of
Yeah, that's
little
it.
baby games sometimes, but I love it.
Yeah, well, and people always say they released the Kirby games for the system to die. Oh no, Switch, you're gonna die already.
No, it can't die. It's too good. So it's your 5.
Yeah.
Do I go now?
Yep.
Okay. My 5 is Pokemon Stadium.
No.
Played that game so much. As long as you don't play Alakazam, it's an even game. Super fun. Played the story mode. Played the stupid, dumb party games, which I'm terrible at. The freaking lick-a-tongue games. Bullshit.
They should make another Pokemon Stadium.
They had the perfect opportunity to do it on the Wii U, and now they better put it on the Switch. But their Pokemon, it's just Pokemon. It's their Pokemon fighting tournament.
Yeah.
That's they're never gonna go
God,
back
we're
to
finally getting the proper RPG, and now you're complaining about a stadium game.
that.
Stop.
No, I wanted more Pokemon Stadium
Listen,
games.
what I
we have
want.
so
I can't
many
help it.
games.
You're getting a
so many
stadium
Pokemon.
essentially. It's called the normal.
I don't like Pokemon tournament that much.
No, you're not getting the normal RPG. Is basically just gonna be stadium.
Is that coming to the Switch?
Yeah.
It better be a.
Do you
it
need
better
an
not be
E3, bro?
Okay, I saw that they're saying a new Pokemon game's coming. I assumed it was just going to be a remake.
No, they said they're gonna make a brand new one. From
Oh,
the ground up.
well, hot tits.
It's not gonna be like Pokemon Stadium. It's gonna be like the Game Boy RPGs, right?
But I mean, the fighting in that's essentially just that. I mean, maybe not as
but
3D.
3D, dude.
Need it.
That's what's nice.
Pokemon Stadium, number 5. That's mine.
So, I don't really have caveats for my list. I think they're pretty well. I guess maybe a caveat. My number 5 is Mario Kart 64. I don't think this game holds up.
As well.
The rest of the games on my list I feel hold up. Mario Kart 64 does not hold up, but man, thinking back at the time, like, I played a lot of Mario Kart 64. Like, it was just a fun little party game. It was, I mean, God, it's crazy to think that was only the second Mario Kart game.
Was it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I
That's
thought,
Mario Kart
I thought
2.
there were 2 on the SNES.
Nope, it just had Super Mario Kart and
Damn.
Mario Kart 64. Like I said, controls bad. Like,
Yeah.
you try playing that game after
That's
like Mario Kart 8, which I think is the best one. Wow, it gets rough.
Yeah, but you see, if you play Crash Team Racing, it still holds up.
Crash Team
True.
Racing does, and I think,
Still.
and this is where I
very
struggled here. I think Diddy Kong Racing holds up better,
I haven't played.
but I did not like Diddy Kong Racing as much.
No.
I didn't own Diddy Kong Racing until I was an adult and went back and picked it up.
I never played it. I don't know what it was.
Because Diddy Kong Racing was very similar to Crash. Like, those
Was
were
it?
more similar.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I think I've heard of it.
I thought it was.
I remember
I thought it was like
When
they
I
were
went to
joking
get
on
my
the show.
N64, I wanted a Super Nintendo. My dad's like, no, we're getting you the new one. And then I was like, well, I want Diddy Kong Racing. He's like, no, Mario Kart's the one you play at people's house.
This is what you play.
Yeah. So my dad talked me into a different system. Thank God he did. I mean,
You play Diddy Kong Racing.
I wanted to buy a
by
Super
yourself.
Nintendo when the N64 was out. Wasn't going to be a lot of good times to be had.
Right?
You were just being frugal.
Yeah. Freaking frugal child.
Derek, you're number 4.
My number 4.
Oh, that was the other caveat to my list. I'm sorry, real quick. I just thought of it. I don't have any Zelda games on mine because I did not play any of the Zelda games on the 64. I played them on the 3DS.
Well, if we're making that a caveat, I have no top 5s.
Okay, well, you can keep that. That was my caveat. Like, that's why I don't have any Zelda games.
I guess this next one I have played on the 64 is rather recently. Mario Party 2.
Okay.
I put Mario Party 4 first. It's on the GameCube, but we played it so much and doing drugs that I just can't remember what system it's on. But yeah, Mario Party 2 is fun.
Mario Party 2 is very good.
School district, not me.
Mario Party 2 is great because it's the one
I
right
never
after
actually played a lot of
the
4.
Callous one.
4 is amazing.
4 is amazing, but you only play like 3 mini games. You play the line one, you play the Bowser balloon one, and then you play
That's it. That's
the
if
climbing
you
one.
Land on that.
And then
battle
another
game.
one. But we landed all the time.
Yeah.
Mario Party 2 was great though, because it had like everyone getting costumes and shit like that. Like there's the cowboy level, there's the space level, there's the beach level. I think there was
There's a pirate level.
pirate level. Yeah.
Matt, what's yours?
Mine is Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, interesting. That Kazooie.
Yeah, no, I like Tooie more than Kazooie.
Okay.
Just because it's got, I don't know, I think it's better controls. The swimming is better than
Oh
one.
god, the swimming in the first
Swimming
one.
is so
It's
bad. It's really bad.
Bad.
It's really bad. But I had more fun times with Banjo-Tooie. I liked more of the transformations and everything.
My number 4 is Pokemon Snap. I don't get how we've not, like, especially with the Wii U and the gamepad, how did we not get a...
Yeah, it was a perfect opportunity for Pokemon Snap. It's just that
We
didn't
did.
do good.
Pokemon Go.
I don't know, man. I think that game holds up.
basically is the glorified version.
I think that game holds up. A lot of people are just like, man, that was a stupid spin-off. I'm like, God, it was so much fun.
It was fun. It's a little safari game in your little Pokemon.
It's an
world.
unreal shooter.
And you can throw
essentially.
shit
Yeah.
at Pokemon. You just
That's
pelt
the
them.
best thing.
You can throw stuff at
I
animals.
love hurting them.
I love hurting animals. Is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm alluding to, guys.
Derek, number 3.
Shit, what is my number?
Your number 3 is.
Oh, yeah. Paper Mario. I've
That's a
never
good
played through all of it. That's why I had to put it 3.
Neither have I, technically.
Really?
Yeah. I'll let you know about it.
It was. I remember.
Oh,
I remember renting
such
it
a
one
good
time.
game.
I kind of got
It is
scared
a
at the
very good
desert area. I'm
Oh,
a
with
stupid
the
kid.
piranha?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I beat that boss. I was at 1 health. I threw a coconut at it and it died.
Nice.
I was like, I just gotta do something. It was at 1 health apparently, because coconuts only do 1 health, and I didn't have the buff to like see its health. So I'm like, fuck it, coconut, go! And oh, it's dead. Yes! So good. Paper Mario was awesome.
Yeah, Paper Mario was fun. The new one, I'm just gonna piggyback and talk about new things.
Color
instead.
Splash?
Color Splash is really fun.
I've
It's just
enjoyed it.
hard.
But
Really,
we are
yeah.
so lost, we have no idea where to go.
Ryan was
Yeah, Ryan's
big
like, you could
balls.
totally-
Look,
We know, I could figure this out, guys. Spent like 5 hours. This is impossible.
like, because he would go to all the areas that we've already discovered, and like, I did that already, Ryan.
Yeah.
You stop jumping into the spikes, Ryan. You need to use that to move. No idea where to go in that game, but it's a very beautiful game.
Yeah, that's my number 3.
Matt, you're number 3.
My number 3 is Kirby 64 Crystal Caverns. A few of our games are interlapping because
Oh, that's fine.
I would, me and Derek like similar games. Yeah, Crystal Caverns. Played that. That's probably the Kirby game I played the most. Amazing. Boss fights are pretty fun. I recently played it, and I'm actually kind of shitty at that game. I was fighting that like diamond one where you gotta do all the dodging and whatnot, and I had like a really crappy ability to fight it.
Yeah, you got the right ones.
You just gotta have double bird and just fly at them the whole time.
Heck of.
Yeah, Kirby 64 Crystal Caverns is my number 3.
My number 3, Mario Party 1. I like the calluses.
Dude.
Spinning that joystick, man. You guys
It
have
hurt.
lived.
I lived and got
No,
scarred.
you did not live like Nick and I lived.
Oh yeah, I didn't live in your totalitarian Mario Party 1 games.
He bought like gloves that we would wear. So,
Yeah,
like,
they gave them to everyone because like,
Oh, no.
shit, this is hurting children.
we didn't get in on that lawsuit though, so
Oh, no.
he bought his own gloves.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that'd be a great story. Like, yeah, I got a lawsuit item from Nintendo because I hurt my body.
Derek, you're number 2.
My number 2 is Majora's Mask.
Ew, gross, dumb,
Yeah, I know.
dumb game.
That's what I hear, right?
The
Oh, this
second
game-
or
okay.
third best Zelda game in my
I would
opinion.
actually
That's
say
what
that
I've
this
never
is
played
probably
Majora's Mask.
better than my number 1. Yeah, but number 1 has the nostalgia factor going for me. So
Glover, I get it.
yeah, but this is. I think it has a really interesting idea to rewind
It's a
time.
cool idea. It's a super cool idea,
Yeah.
especially all the masks
You-
and stuff like that.
And sorry to just talk about WoW again, but there's a new thing in WoW where you do this with Chromie.
Uh-huh.
Chromie dies and 8 people are trying to kill her at the same time, and you have to find out why. So you go with Chromie to the future to find out, because she's like, how am I dying? And you have to investigate, but then you lose because you only have 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So she dies, and then you gotta go back and you. I
That's
don't know.
awesome.
It's just like Majora's Mask, and I like that feature. So it's my number 2.
Matt, you're number 2.
My number 2 is the original Smash Bros.
This would be my number 6. I debated where I wanted to put if I wanted to put this or Mario Kart ahead.
These 5 games are the games I played the most. These I hope they own so many 64
I mean, there weren't a
games.
lot of
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
my
there was
God.
GoldenEye. That game sucks.
That game sucks.
it doesn't hold up.
GoldenEye is terrible. But Smash
At the
Bros.
time.
At the time, it was probably fine.
At the
but
time, I
now-
didn't like it.
Now people have come up with shooter controls that aren't shit. So
Well, see, at the time, I didn't like GoldenEye at the
They
time.
made it work on
So
the
I like
N64
Nightfire.
controller, which
I have a PS2.
let's not lie, might have been a little shit.
What?
Yeah.
The N64 controller.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
was
it's
designed a little.
designed by a
They,
psycho.
Strangely.
they designed it so if the analog stick didn't take out, you just moved your hand over and boom, you were fine.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Played it a lot. Played a lot with my buddies in the neighborhood. Played Fox a lot. He was my character.
Yeah, I'm sure he was OP.
He was strong. He was very strong. I didn't care. I liked being able to maneuver. My friend was good
Yeah.
at Donkey Kong, so I needed something fast.
My number 2 is Gauntlet Legends. I put a ton of time into this game. Nick and I would write game facts, trying to get them to take our runestone glitch thing, which is where if you had all the rune stones, which is what you had to collect to get to the last level in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and you switched to a new game, if you did it in a certain way, you could just start the game with all the rune stones there, and man, that was a lot of fun. The Gauntlet, if it wasn't for, I think that might be my personal number 1, but I can't, with how much I enjoyed what will be number 1 on my list, I can't, with how important it was to video games, I couldn't not put it at number 1 for me, so. Derek.
My number 1 is Glover.
Hey, okay.
I love hands
Bro,
and grabbing.
Have you ever actually played Glover?
I don't even know what it is.
Because Glover, Glover was actually pretty dope. You were a glove that had you had to solve puzzles with having different sized balls. Now, stay with me. You can have big balls
Sounds
that were you had a bowling ball that you walk on, or you could have a ping pong ball. It's really light that you float on water. It was actually kind of a badass game. But say you're real one.
It's Ocarina of Time.
Good game, man.
It is a really
Great
good game. Stands up amazingly. Anyone who hates it sucks. That's all I have to say.
Does anybody actually hate Ocarina
Yes.
of Time?
There are some
Is there
retards
someone
out
in this
there.
room?
Some monkeys. Some little midgets.
Some Neanderthal people. I don't like Ocarina of Time. Breath of the Wild is my favorite Zelda. I didn't play it.
Breath of the Wild might be one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
I
Breath
didn't
of the
play.
Wild
I
is
don't
better.
have the nostalgia factor, so I don't think it's a good game. But I understand why people like it, so that's why I don't
Yeah,
talk
that's what we'll
about
do
it.
next week. Best game, top 5 of all time.
Oh God, don't make me think.
Matt, what's your number 1?
Paper Mario, first one.
Wrong. Ocarina of Time.
No. Paper Mario 1 was it's the best Paper Mario, I think, and I'm really mad that I was never able to beat it. Not of my own fruition, because
Dude, I'm starting it tonight.
Paper Mario 1.
Yeah.
I want to watch
played
it. I want to watch it. But
I
I got up to Bowser. I was at the final fight, and then we had a garage sale, and I lost all my 64 stuff. So I have the
Dang,
the
what'd
cartridge
you do to
somewhere.
deserve that?
I was young, but I have the cartridge still somewhere in my room. Just don't have the 64 anymore.
Hmm.
But damn, I have a curse with those Mario games because never beat Mario Kart or Mario Kart. Never beat Paper Mario 1. I also never beat that Mario and Luigi Superstar game for the like the.
That's a good one.
It's a very good game. The boss fight's hard as shit, so I just stopped playing it. And if you ever go back, you kind of remember how to play it because you're fighting the final boss. But yeah, Paper Mario 1's my favorite of all time for 64.
My number 1 is Super Mario 64. Derek and I had this conversation, I believe, right after the podcast last week, how he doesn't think the controls and stuff hold up. I think it does. I
haven't played it in a while. I like 64 a lot. I played it a lot with my cousin. Have you ever played the 3DS version?
It's just the DS version. That's what I was going to say. Honestly, I want to play that one because I know they added stars and characters to it.
You can play as Wario.
I mean, I
you
have
can play
played it,
as
but
Yoshi. You can play as Luigi. I think that's the better way to play it.
I'll have to try it out. I mean, there's just more content to it.
It is more content, and it's I will contest, play devil's advocate. The controls, I got used to them when I played on the 64, and that's all I knew. But whenever I go back to the 64, I don't like the controller. I don't think the controller is well designed. I think it's kind of.
I think the
bulky.
camera.
The camera was also. It was like a new 3D game.
Yeah, which means
I mean, it was
for
like
doing
the
that,
first like
exactly.
real,
It was
Exactly.
the first
It's a
one.
very
And they did.
ambitious
I mean,
game.
it wasn't the first, but like that was the one where people went, "Oh my god!"
They really did it right. But going back and having like over 10 years of extra camera experience in game development, that camera is kind of wonky, and I hadn't played it as a kid, so.
Did
But
you
then
do the
again-
flying level at all?
I don't know how far I got, but
Because you can do it like the very first time. All you gotta do is look up. Like
I
use,
guess
it's like one of those camera
probably
tricks.
not.
If you're in the like the Princess Toadstool's bitchin' castle, you walk in and you look up at the clouds. You go into that level and you start flying around.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it.
It's very cool.
Yeah, but most of the Mario platforming games I'm not keen on. I do like Sunshine, but when you don't have the jetpack, it
sucks.
can get hard. The nice thing about Mario is he has a lot of abilities that he can do that if you're good or like at least practiced, you can do a lot more. But I don't know them because I'm not. But yeah.
But you know what game's gonna be like those two games? Supposedly says Nintendo. Mario Odyssey.
Game was awesome.
That
I'm
game
so
does look awesome.
fucking pumped for that game. I wasn't pumped for Breath of the Wild, and I love Breath of the Wild. I'm pumped for Odyssey. I'm probably gonna shit my pants when it comes out because it's gonna be so good. Calling it right now.
All right. Normally we can keep talking for like another hour. I wouldn't care, but I gotta wrap the show up.
I
today.
know.
I gotta get out of
I'm
here.
a talker.
Thank you guys so much for listening to episode 2 of the Part-Time Gamers Podcast. If you want to email us with some questions, comments, concerns, you can do that at parttimegamerspodcast@gmail.com.
I thought you were gonna make me say the
PGP.
Nipscast one.
Thank you to Nick over in Nibs Media. He shared us out. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Nick.
He wants to get Discussion Box going again, so be on the lookout for that. That was a good show over there. It was one topic, very focused show.
Yeah.
Was it about it was the one where you talk about a certain game?
Yeah, he handpicks people that
Talk about Dark
will
Souls
be
3.
They did.
We did. That was the first one we did.
But the DLC came out.
Oh
We
my
could
god,
do
you
that.
can't just go back. Like,
Oh, yes,
you
you
gotta
can.
make a
You
show.
can
on-
about the
okay.
DLC.
Anyway, regardless, gotta keep moving for now.
Gotta keep moving.
Just be on the lookout for that.
Never stop moving.
Just can't stop. Won't stop.
Until next week, I'm Aaron.
I'm Matt.
I'm Derek.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.